Hello and welcome back to episode 81 of 3 Pints and a Clean Sheet. Kyle, how was your holidays?
It was good. I took a walk to Poland.
Were the others there?
I think I've heard
Did
that
you
before.
go past La La Land and Dipsyland and Tinky Winky Land?
Oh, I didn't come back for this.
Start this over. No.
Breakout room.
you had a
Breakout
good
room.
time. I'm glad you had a good time, Greg. How are you?
I'm good.
I was Holland.
It was very good, thank you. I did enjoy myself. Back in time for this recording, so that's even better. So yeah, let's move on. When I was away, I missed 2 cup finals, but I've watched the highlights, so you're all right. Obviously, Scottish Cup final and FA Cup final. We'll start off with the Scottish Cup final. Greg, do you want to start us off?
Do you know what? For it being a bit shit for 80 minutes, I really enjoyed it. It was the epitome of Scottish football. It was a bit shit, and then second half it properly got heated, and it was fantastic. First half, on the other hand, plodded along, but it built, and it was great.
It was played the Scottish way. Hoofball for 85 plus minutes. I feel.
I don't
You
know.
wouldn't have it any other way.
I think the old Celtic traits that Robert brings out every old firm, there was evidence of them for most of the game. You could see Celtic quick throw-ins, quick taking stuff. Rangers not bothered.
I would say they were a bit more compared to usual. They were a bit more dynamic.
They didn't give away that early goal, which is a good start, but I just knew it was coming, and my phone buzzed, my heart sank, and I knew it was coming.
Obviously, spoilers. The minute that the Rangers goal is disallowed, the game is finishing 1-0 Celtic.
Yeah.
The second their score went in for Rangers, you knew it was getting chopped off. I don't know why. I just had that sinking feeling.
I didn't think it did. I thought it had a 1-0 Rangers with a late penalty or something.
My old man said it as soon as it went in that this will get checked. Sure enough, checked. Sure enough, chopped off.
Might have my blue tinted specs on, but I don't think it was a foul.
I don't like it, but it probably is. Like, I don't like... It's probably a foul. I don't like the use of VAR for that. I don't think it meets my bar of clear and obvious, but it is a foul.
He was also being held back at the same time.
Because it was foul on Raskin for being held back.
But he can't really have been held back if he manages to go forwards into the goalkeeper, can he?
Yeah, but he's got somebody big bear hug.
Taylor wrapped round him.
So if someone's bear hugged, what you're telling me is that Greg Taylor prevented Raskin from making more of a foul.
Yeah. He's an arsehole for it.
Can I ask, why did Joe Hart still try and punch the ball? Why, if Joe Hart gets pushed in the back, why did he not just fall over? Because if the keeper falls over, the referee's always given a foul.
Exactly. Reason. He mucked up, that's what he did. He made an arse of it and got let off with it.
Because he's a poster boy of Scottish football.
For me, not anymore. For me, I think the linesman on the far side should see it. I know it's a corner, there's a billion things going on, but it is, something that I think he should see. He's got a fairly decent view of it.
It's conspiracy.
Speaking of shoves as well, John Sterling getting floored as well.
Yeah, pushing the back. I mean, I've only seen the highlights. I've not actually seen it in real time, to be honest.
I enjoyed
it. Paints up a different picture, to be honest, but it did look like a foul, I have to say.
Yes, that one end of the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah, outside the box.
A bit nothing, but.
It's a foul and a booking. It's just VAR can't intervene on that, sadly.
Begun by the on-field referee.
Yes, which
It was Nick Walsh.
I enjoyed the really long check for a red card for Seema at the very end.
That was a red card from what I can remember.
I don't think it was.
Did not lash out at him?
Yeah, but he doesn't make any contact, so it's fine.
Violent conduct, don't it?
I don't think it's enough to be a red card. I think it's possibly enough for a booking, but you can't give a booking with VAR.
You should. I thought you could if it was brought back or something.
Nope, can't give a booking with VAR.
Ultimately, the game is now just don't have a referee and just have VAR. That's pretty much what it's turned into.
Pardon. The referee's just there to
put the ball on the spot. Put the ball on the spot and say, sorry, not say.
Sort of throwing gang signs with his fingers, pretty much.
And then, should Jack Butland be going to the Euros with England? I think we now know the answer is no.
One mistake doesn't define a season, though, does it?
I mean, I think it proves everyone who said no to be correct.
But how many mistakes has Pickford made?
Nothing as high profile as that.
Because Everton will play high profile games.
Every game for Everton this season's been a high profile game, pretty much.
Other
Given
than
the
the
points deduction.
What about the Dean Henderson?
Is it Dean Henderson who's also on the list? I thought it was Nick Pope who's been injured.
There's 4, aren't there? There's Ramsdale not one as well. He's not even played.
He's made high profile mistakes.
He's going.
Like
He just chants to the crowd. It's really worth going.
Yeah, I think Butland's probably right not to be going again.
He wasn't going to get the call up. It is a bit of a. It's one of those like
it's a really high profile mistake.
To be honest, though, how many times has he saved our skin this season? It is gotten, but it's one of those.
Should Rangers be playing offside? Like, should Rangers push up a bit more in anticipation of the shot? Because they're pretty deep.
It's almost the same. Probably.
But it'd be the same outcome. I'd just follow them and have that pouncing ability.
I'd also say it was nice to see Sima back for Rangers. I thought he added something in the second half.
He's a really good player. I hope we sign him permanently, but I doubt we can be able to afford him.
No, you're going to be stuck with Cyril Dessers, mate.
Probably. But they'll be fine. We'll get Lammers back, get the band back together.
Get slammered.
Let's hope so. How many goals he's scored in the Eredivisie? I'd take a punt on him again. Stick him up front instead. Might actually do something.
Clement might get nowadays. Clement's managed in Belgium, not Belgium, Holland, don't he?
Did he? I thought he just managed in Belgium and France.
Don't know. I had a feeling he was.
Was it not? Oh, no, Monaco one. Was it not?
Bruges.
That's just like a stint there. Just seems sort of fella. He's bald, so.
Does that mean I'm managing in Holland at some point in my career?
No. You're not very clever. Says me.
Hi, you are the reigning champion in this podcast game, Kyle. Don't bring yourself down like that.
Probably.
You're on a streak of 1.
And that one streak's in his pants. Right, let's move on. FA Cup final. I also didn't watch this because I was on holiday, but I watched the highlights. Great result for Man United, and to all those who heard me last week say if Man United turn up, they could well and truly beat them, and they did.
Yeah, me and Kyle laughed at you.
No, I didn't. I don't watch them.
What was the defender? What was the defender doing? Would you say it was Guardiola?
Yeah.
I have to say that ball in for the first goal was excellent. It split the whole defence, and you have to give credit to Garnacho for staying on side and just biding his time.
Why does Ortega let Guardiola head it towards him? Like, if you come out that far, you deal with it yourself, surely.
We should be screaming his head off.
Yeah.
I think they say he's shat the bed. I think he's just panicked.
But then surely just Guardiola seeing this big green blur running at him.
Screaming keepers.
Well, screaming something.
We can't shout mine because that would be a foul.
Surely you'd see or hear this big green animal running right at you.
Yeah.
But evidently not because
no.
The keeper.
A kind of uncharacteristic error from Man City.
I mean, you have to say that probably, although it would be gutting for them to lose the FA Cup final off the back of that, you'd rather that happen in an FA Cup final than bottle the league when you were going for 4 in a row. Surely. Yeah, I mean, if that happened in the latter stages of the league, you would have been a bit more like...
FA Cup final against your City rivals, though.
Yeah, I know. But you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I think they care more about the league. Because, soon the league they'll be playing in is the League 2, if rumours are to be believed.
Well, there's 115 charges!
And some of them, based on what I've read this week, I've read a thread about them, and they seem pretty bad.
So does that... In theory, they could get relegated to League 2, I take it.
In theory, they could do whatever they want. In theory, if the Premier League kick them out or relegate them, the EFL then get to decide what they do with them. And the EFL could say League 2, or the EFL could say, nah, keep going.
National League.
Then and even they could go, nope, carry on.
So then it becomes Vanarama's problem.
I don't. Is it still the Vanarama National League? I don't know.
Well, it's not them that run the league; they just sponsor it. Panorama HQ.
It's the van that Erling Haaland's sitting in the back of on his way to Madrid.
I don't know. Is it? It must be the EFL.
Who would? I think they'll just punt them in the bottom of the league too. The EFL will be like.
I reckon they'll just get away. I reckon they'll get deducted something like 20 or 30 points just to stay up.
They get an absolute hooray of deduction.
Nah.
Take 30 points off them and then just say if you stay up, fair enough.
Well, the thing is, if they take 30 points off, like, based on this season, how many points would you need to have deducted from them to relegate them?
About 70.
Yeah, 65.
So 30 is nothing.
No, 30 is absolutely nothing. No, it is more than Luton got. If they just were given 30 points, they'd still stay up.
Mental.
That'd be interesting, and we can maybe reflect on that at the time. But obviously, yeah, the first goal was well taken. A well taken defensive error, I would say. Garnacho did well.
Bobby Mainu, the hero. You know, it's 2 academy products. It's spectacular. Who gives a shit?
I reckon if they were Newcastle players and it was a Newcastle academy players, you'd have cried.
If that was Lewis Miley, you'd have an absolute tight pair of
pants. If it was Dan Burn and Lewis Miley.
Your pants would be tight as hell.
My pants would have been ripped, mate.
Well, he is only 17, so that's a bit weird.
I said Dan Burn, mate.
This has been vulgar.
I don't really care.
Move on.
Yes, move on. Man United seems to just be a psychodrama at this point. Did Man United just saying, you know what, he's going regardless? Did that psych up the players?
I think it sums them up really. Their manager's getting sacked, so let's actually try.
Let's try, because the next guy might decide he wants to keep me.
Well, if it's rumours, it might be Southgate, and they might have England careers to play for. That was...
Honestly, if they sign Gareth Southgate, it will be one of the funniest. You know, the man who failed at Middlesbrough. It's like Solskjaer again. They looked at him and thought, yes, what I want is a man who relegated Cardiff. They looked at Southgate and thought, yes, I want a man who did pretty badly with Middlesbrough.
And England, for that matter, he's not really done much with the second.
Underachieved with England.
He did get to the Euros final, however, he should have won it. But
they played every game apart from one at home.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying.
Excuse me. Sorry.
This is a conversation for another day. But you know,
during COVID, with minimal fans, they had the least amount of travelling, and you're telling me that it was a surprise they got to the final.
Actually, I was just looking here. The favourite's actually Pochettino.
Again, they're signing a man who hasn't really won any proper trophies.
He's living off a few decent seasons with Southampton.
And Tottenham.
No, one with Tottenham.
He's living off that one game against Ajax.
I think they should sign Graham Murty. I think he'd do a job.
I think Ali McCoy, get Coy in.
Actually, he's on the list, Graham Murty. He's actually 2-1.
Is he? Is that what Cristiano Ronaldo? How you read the words Cristiano and Ronaldo?
Oh, he's on this list as well, but too lazy.
Well, it won't be Wayne Rooney because he's signed with Plymouth. So, congratulations to Plymouth on your upcoming relegation from the Championship.
Pieface will be delighted. He gets his Girth and Turf teammate.
Man City were pretty pissed though. Like, they just kind of underwhelmed this game, right?
Both goals were pretty sloppy defending, I would say, compared to usual standards.
Was it a Man City team who were still a bit pissed?
Probably. If they celebrated anything like Jack Grealish did in the Champions League final last year, then they'll still be pissed till next season.
The thing is, I don't believe that Pep would allow the celebrations to happen when the FA Cup final was still. So.
Did you see the photos of them coming at that club the party?
Scott Carson got kicked out.
They're absolutely sloshed. Erling Haaland's in bloody Plo.
To be honest, I think they just got to the stage where they just kind of hit a wall. They've been, it's been that high intensity all season. Obviously, Champions League didn't go as they planned, but they got pretty far in it. And
we spoke about this last week, but Pep does say he's struggling for motivation, and that's not the best thing to say a week before a cup final.
Probably be away.
Bonkers.
Because Klopp's away, so he's got I'm no challenges. I'm off. Peace.
VAR, another 2 kind of questionable incidents in this one. I've seen the first one, which is Martinez. That's the other thing to say. Actually, Man United started with the defence of Martinez and Varane for the first time in God knows how long, and
One of them's
actually
leaving.
looked fairly competent. That's perhaps not a coincidence.
Mm.
It's good, but Varane's leaving, so all for
And Martinez,
made
I
of
don't
jelly.
really-
He's always injured.
Chili piece.
not a very big chili piece.
The first, the,
Johnny,
One of
the
the
first-
meatloafs.
the first penalty shout, I don't think was a penalty. The second one, more so.
The second one, which is Minu, how VAR doesn't give that as a penalty. Like, genuinely, to if you want the argument for scrapping VAR, right, you could look at the two incidents, the one from the Scottish Cup final of the goal that's disallowed, and that of a penalty that's not given. You could look at the two back to back, as to be fair, I did, because I seen them on the same day, and it leaves you going, what is the point of VAR? And I get that one's in Scotland and one's in England, so there are different standards, and England say, oh, there's a really high bar. But in England specifically, it's got to a point now where they just overturn things. They don't give things, they just overturn them.
Yeah.
I think it was used better in Scotland. Only just though.
I don't think it is. I've seen some penalties that have been given in the Scottish League this season and they've been outrageous.
Or maybe I'll rephrase. Maybe they're just more scrutinised in England compared to Scotland for their mistakes.
Bigger
Against-
audience, you're going to get that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking more. There's no really much uproar for bad calls in Scotland compared to England.
Well, there is from two teams, but
Okay.
most of the
So
shite,
say that,
most
yeah.
of the shite calls don't involve those two teams, so there's very little coverage of it.
Yeah. Point remains.
Well, Greg, one thing I'm going to ask is, how does it feel celebrating getting Europe?
Delightful.
For about 2 seconds.
I didn't realise I didn't realise they were celebrating and the fans were singing about it. That's quite icky.
Yeah.
I have to say.
I've just got the ick.
Yeah,
Wait, who was celebrating?
Newcastle fans.
Your
Mhm.
mob.
Last game of the season, singing about Europe, and then obviously on the assumption that Man United would lose, and they didn't.
I would say there is one team to blame for Newcastle not getting Europe, and it's Newcastle. They had an opportunity against Brighton at home, couldn't beat them. Their opportunity against Man United at Old Trafford, couldn't beat
Man
them.
United, man.
Like-
It's one of those.
Newcastle just looking for Newcastle. Man United, it's quite funny that Chelsea, I don't know if anyone's seen this week, Chelsea have got the credentials for their new manager, must play X type of football, must be under, is it 45? They've got to be under a certain age, play a certain type of football, and be ready to challenge Man City and Arsenal and Liverpool at the top of the league. And
Give
it's
me the
like,
job. Just give me the job. I'll do it.
it's like you're in the Europa Conference League.
They shouldn't be. Again, they are, but they shouldn't be.
I mean,
For the team
are there
money they've
actually
got.
that? I mean, yes, but they've just spaffed it. It's like Man United again. And they seem to, again, think that a new manager's going to solve the problems. It probably won't.
I don't think so. Didn't know when he signed all his mates, so. Ten
No.
Hag.
It really doesn't help that he signed all his mates.
And then he's froze Anthony out because he's pish.
I mean, to be fair, there are other
Aye.
reasons why you should be freezing Anthony out, and it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
that he's pish. Though that should add to it.
Just everything about him. He's
Well,
The
shit.
new manager is coming into what is a toxic environment. The owner said basically to every player, if an offer comes in for you this summer, we might accept it. There's a Mason Greenwood question hanging over the head. There's questions about how, the owner said, oh, we want people working from the stadium 5 days a week, and it turns out he's not going to bother. It doesn't seem like they're going to be any less of a psychodrama next season.
Long gone are the days of Alex Ferguson.
The problem was that Alex Ferguson is kind of incompatible for today's football.
Yeah, probably.
To a certain degree, yeah.
Alex Ferguson could not survive under the current model at Man United. Alex Ferguson would not have it. Alex Ferguson was, I am in charge, it is me.
But he was the best, so he could get away with being like that.
Yeah, he could, but you can't
If
do
I'm-
that forever, and football changes.
But yeah, I
If
think
a
it's all
manager came
retirement.
in, if a manager came in and did that now, it would work. You would just sack him.
The hairdryer approach doesn't work now. We know this. We know that the players don't respond in that way anymore. You see that with managers like Tuchel, who do that kind of thing, that the players turn after like a year.
I was going to say, I don't know, like kind of Bartley was like, he was like, I am Billy Big Box, respect me, and then doesn't work.
Has been utter pish.
Because it doesn't work because the players are too egotistical.
Yes.
The players run a football club these days.
Anyway, we have deviated. Actually, that's not true, Kyle. Nation states run football clubs these days.
Well,
Some clubs.
I want to know when a big Saudi back team's got a couple of queens in.
Do you know what? We'd love every second of that.
Or that American family that bought Carlisle, just one. Few miles up the road, get us sorted and all.
I'll pay
Any film stars?
CeeLo Green, Kelly Watton was one for a while.
Tom Cruise? Mission Impossible. Those bits of Mission Impossible filmed around Dumfries. Tom, come on.
I was hoping Rick Astley would come back and buy us after his wee stint. We'll see.
It's a football club.
Right, we're sticking with finals, but we're moving on from this conversation. It's the Champions League final this Saturday. This will be out by the time
tomorrow
the Champions League is coming.
Yes.
Yeah, so who do we think is going to win? Obviously, Dortmund versus Real. I don't know what order it meant to be that name. The teams are in. I'm assuming it's Dortmund first.
I mean,
I just guessed.
Is anyone going to publicly back Real Madrid? Publicly not back Real Madrid?
I'm going to back Dortmund just to get in there first.
Like I kind of want to back Dortmund, but like it's like heart says Dortmund, head says.
No. When was the last time Dortmund won the Champions League? Was it
90s, 97?
Very late 90s.
They lost at Wembley to Bayern in 2012, 13, one of them.
Last time the one it was in Paul Lambert played for them, so
that's
I just
all you need to know.
Stefan Kloss was playing for them and then he signed with Rangers after.
What a downgrade.
What was I going to say? Can't remember what I was going to say now, so it doesn't matter.
Dortmund, Real Madrid. This could have a 0-0 with a very late Real Madrid winner written all over it. To be honest, this one actually, when I said Dortmund lost the last, they lost 2000 and whatever at Wembley. This final's also being played at Wembley, so that's a great omen for Dortmund.
Could also be get their own back.
I've seen something like it's kind of their runs mirrored that season. They dropped a really hard group and played the same team in the semis, did in the groups and all that shit.
Yeah,
I think last time
last
time round it was just a sucker punch that it was Bayern that they got in the final. But obviously Real are notorious for winning the Champions League, so
by any means. Ain't the last round when they done it like 90 plus 400.
Yeah. Happens every time. Every time.
Obviously it's Roy's last game for Dortmund and Toni Kroos's last game for Real, so that'll be interesting to see who will pick up the trophy in their last game.
I did see a tweet just before we started, which is what every real football fan wants, and it's Borussia Dortmund 1, Real Madrid 0, Marco Reus 90 plus 7. That would be perfection.
I saw an interesting tweet, and I just want to hear what you think about it. Do you think Royce is actually that good, or do you think he's been built up on loyalty?
I guess it's loyalty. He's not a bad player, but I think it's pure loyalty.
Like, folk are like, oh, he's so good, but then other folk are like, no, he's just loyal. He stayed at Dortmund, so he's got this name.
He was decent, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
But that's
like he peaked the last time they got to the Champions League final.
Yeah.
There's lots of questions there's lots of footballers you could throw that at.
But you know, them get like is big fanfare.
You've got to remember, when you say he peaked the last time he got to the final, that was his first season at Dortmund.
Was it?
Yep, he moved from Gladbach the year before. I've just checked that. I was pretty sure it was right. I have just checked that.
But he's been injured for a while.
He's made over 12 seasons. He's made 294 appearances.
Because he's been injured for all of them.
Over 12 seasons.
Yep. He made in 3 seasons. He made 97 for Gladbach.
That's all right. It's standard.
His goal rate, though, for Dortmund is about 1 every 1.5 games, roughly. Is that right? 1.5 games?
It's not bad.
Maths might be poor.
He's not a striker, so it's not terrible.
Sorry, 2.5 games. 2.5 games.
Is it like a number 10?
Yeah, and his goal rate for Gladbach is about 1 in every 3.
I don't think it's bad. I think he's quite overrated because he's stayed there. But like, nobody's wanted him. He's not had any offers. He's just
He turned down Bayern Munich when Götze and Lewandowski and Hummels and whoever else went and left.
Yeah,
the
but he's
German
still a
wall.
traitor. I say he's still a traitor. He's literally from Dortmund. Like,
but Gladbach not rivals with them. Like, not deadly, but somewhat.
semi-local. Like,
Yeah.
they're a semi-local team. Hence why I said he's still a bit of a snake. But actually, if you were born in Dortmund, you know, he's just a boy living his dream, isn't he?
He's getting paid to play every few weeks.
Yeah, literally, for your hometown team.
Yeah. Nah.
What
fair
more
enough.
does a man want? Like, why go test yourself when you're literally living your dream every week, and you're gonna have enough
No,
money to see for the rest of your life?
I do rate him. I just wanted to see what your interpretation of that was. I just thought it was quite interesting. So
think
yeah,
it
let
is.
us know down
Makes
below
sense.
what you think. Sorry.
I was going to say I think he's overrated unloyally, but I think I've said that already.
Interesting to see as well that this could kind of sugarcoat what was a pretty terrible Borussia Dortmund season, finishing 5th.
But they've had a good European campaign, so. Well,
They have, but finishing 5th, you know, they're only getting in the Champions League at all, either A, if they win it, or B, because Germany's getting the extra place under the stupid new system next year. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in it.
Yeah. That's pretty bonkers, isn't it?
You know, finishing behind, you know, I know Leverkusen were top of the league, but, you know, and they're also behind Bayern, but they also finished behind Leipzig and Stuttgart.
well, Stuttgart had a really good, a very on to the radar season, but a very good season.
They did. The other thing to say about Stuttgart is that, like,
They came like 16th last season.
but people have also said, you know, think about Stuttgart for, you know, oh, Stuttgart are a tiny club. What are they doing up there? They're massively overachieving. In my head, Stuttgart are right up there in German teams. Like, Stuttgart belong about 5th or 6th.
But I think that's maybe a view of uneducated younger viewers. Whereas, yeah, I feel like teams that aren't Bayern Munich or Dortmund get overlooked in Germany.
Forgetting that they had, you know, in the early 2000s, you had Bremen winning the league, you had Wolfsburg winning the league, you had everyone but Schalke winning the league. What a shame.
I was going to say Schalke as well.
I was going to say, the other thing I was going to say about Stuttgart is, do you have a one? So there are some teams, right? And I can only think of one person who plays for them. Like, weirdly, I can, like, there's some teams, and I think of, like, one person related to that team. For Stuttgart, I can think of the striker Kakao for no reason, and I've never thought of him in any other context other than every time I hear Stuttgart.
Thank you.
I only can that. I think Kenny's name. I can't pronounce it. Is that begins with a G like Gussie or something? He's like the top scorer and all that. He's been shit hot.
Oh,
He's like Malian or something.
Did Mario Gomez not used to play for Stuttgart?
Probably.
I think, did he not, was he not with Kakao up front for a very long time?
I'm unsure. I just know that he played at Schalke, I'm sure. Not Schalke, Stuttgart, sorry.
I like to
So-
he used to have a little song, Mario Gomez.
Don't
I'm not going
Carry
to sing
on.
it. Maybe next week.
Oh, come on.
No,
Carry on.
shut up. Just continue.
You can't bring it up.
No, I can't bring it up.
I'll give Robert a head start at the game if you don't sing it now.
Aye, I
Bother
was
me.
right. I was right. Between 2018 and sorry, I'll start at the wrong end. He played for the Stuttgart second team for 43 appearances, and he made 121 appearances for Stuttgart between 2003 2009.
Yeah, so
And
very
then-
much the Kakao period, yeah.
Yeah, and then 2018 to 2020, he made another 70 appearances.
Well, is that right? That's when they won the league, right? Yeah, they won the league across that season.
I didn't know they won a league.
Hmm?
I didn't know they'd ever won a league.
Yeah, they won the league from Schalke. And about that season, I just remember being weird. For some reason, that is like a season that I have stuck in my head. Like, interestingly, the top 3 in Germany that season were Stuttgart, Schalke, and Werder Bremen. Bayern finished 4th, and Dortmund finished 9th.
What year was that? Did you say sorry?
2006-07.
2008, Rangers played Werder Bremen in the UEFA Cup, I mind.
Yeah, Bremen, they played Schalke. Not Schalke, Shakhtar. either a year or a couple of years after for placing the final. As Shakhtar then went on to, was it? No, they played Shakhtar in the final. Sorry.
Mine
Yeah,
Shakhtar did win it a few years back. It was 2010.
Yeah, they played Bremen in the final.
Oh, goody.
Well,
But-
I just hope it's going to be a better final than last year.
Anything that's not 1-0.
It was pretty
Champions
poor
League
last year.
finals are always like that, though, are they not? Like, it's
K-
very rare that there's a
KG.
dominant.
I feel like you get one now and again that's like an absolute standout.
I was speaking to
Yeah.
somebody and they said the finals are always like 1-0. The last good one was the 2022 World Cup final because it was actually goals. Because folk don't make that mistake to knacker it for their team.
Yeah.
It's true though.
But, yeah. Well, let's see if the game this week is going to be like that.
Yes, let's see. Kyle,
Yes.
last opportunity. Do you want to sing the Mario Gomez song?
I mean, it's just some high pitched lassie going like Mario Gomez on repeat.
Try again.
No, you've had your
Enjoyed
fill.
that. I enjoyed that.
I've got to
Anyway,
play out
so-
loud, but we'll get copyrighted, so better no.
Time for the transfer game. So, it is the transfer game, and this week I have a connection between the 5 players, and we are going to invoke a new rule for this week, which is there is a connection between the 5 players. Each of the 2 boys will get one guess at any point they want to guess the connection, and if they are correct, they will get an extra 2 points added to their score.
Woohoo!
Are we ready? You know the rules by now. Just in case you don't, I will go over them quickly. You get 5 points if you guess the player from the first clue, which is the year and the fee. 4 if you get it from the second clue, which is the position. 3 if you get it on the country. 2 for the old club, the one they left. And 1 for the new club, the one they joined. 5 players, all connected by a theme. Also have to guess the theme. Player number 1, here we go.
First thing, time to open a can of upper pass.
Deducting points.
Yeah, that's all.
That was worth 150 FFP charges.
I forfeit the first round for that. Then.
No, I'll beat you fair score. Or I'll lose fair score.
2011, 18.5 million.
Oh no. Maxi Rodriguez.
No.
Rodriguez.
Marco Royce.
No. 2011, 18.5 million for a striker.
Lukaku.
Olivier Giroud.
No. 2011, 18.5 million for a striker from Cameroon.
Samuel Eto'o.
3 points, Samuel Eto'o.
I was going to say that I can get it out quick enough.
I have the same problem in a urinal.
Remember, if you want to guess correction, you can do so at any point. Just say, I want to guess correction. 2015, 19 million.
Diego Milito.
No.
Hulk.
No. 2015, 19 million for a winger.
I'm a Sergio. I thought he said 2019.
2015, 19 million.
Gareth Bale.
What were both of those?
I said Gareth Bale.
And I said
What did you
Sterling. I was going to say Raheem Sterling, but
Nope, they're both wrong. 2015, 19 million for a winger from Spain.
Pedro.
Pedro, 3 points.
Good guess.
To Chelsea from Barcelona.
Correct. I should say the last
wait.
transfer.
Theme.
I'll come to you in a second. The last transfer was Samuel Eto'o leaving Inter for Angie. I'm not doing the second word because I don't know how to pronounce it.
Machacalara.
Can I guess the theme only once, or can I have more guesses at the theme?
You can only guess the theme once. If you're wrong, I will just say you're wrong.
Okay. Played for Chelsea.
That does apply to these 2. It doesn't apply to the others, I'm afraid.
I've got an inkling, but
Okay.
I'm not going for it yet. I'll wait to the next one.
2009, 7 million.
Ibrahimovic.
No.
2009. Don't know.
That's terrible hangnail.
Essien.
What?
Essien.
Oh, no.
What do you think I said?
I just thought you said some verb that ended in ing. I didn't know what you said. 2009, 7 million for defender.
I'm insecure now. I'm not playing anymore. Steve Sidwell.
No.
that
He's
was
not
no
a
defender.
Is he not? I thought he was a defender.
No.
What position does he play?
He did play for Chelsea, though.
I just
Gerard
thought he was a
Piqué.
defender.
No. 2009, 7 million for defender from Brazil.
Thiago Silva.
No.
Shit.
Robert?
It's not going to be Alex.
No.
Is there not a Brazilian player? No, I can't remember.
Yeah,
he's
there is.
centre-
He also
centre
played
half.
for Chelsea.
Did he?
He did.
I think it's nothing.
2009, 7 million for a defender from Brazil, left Bayern Munich. Bayern München.
Do I say it properly?
Bayern München.
That still doesn't really help me.
Bayern.
No, I mean, it doesn't help me with it. I was trying to stall you but get more time, but
Trying to think. Can't think of any Brazilian players that played for.
I don't suppose you're giving us. Can I ask for the year again?
Yeah, 2009,
You've been
7
every time.
million.
I forgot. 2009. Still doesn't help me.
5, 4.
No.
Adriano.
2009, 7 million for a defender from Brazil, left Bayern München to join Inter.
Oh, no, him.
Let's see.
Lucio.
Maicon.
Lucio gets you 1 point. 7-0.
That's put a spanner in my theme.
It has. Because I think I know what theme you think it is. 2014, 10 million.
Philip Luis.
No.
Oscar.
No. 2014, 10 million for a striker.
Torres.
Nope.
Fernando.
What did you say,
No, I
Robert?
can't. No, I was just disagreeing with Torres because Torres was absolutely flying in the 2010 World Cup, and that's surely. But that's completely thrown me. So his guess was still better than mine. 2014, 10 million for a striker. Oh, I don't know.
Nope.
Efe Ambrose.
Nope.
It's been a while.
2014, 10 million for a striker from Belgium.
Romelu
Lukaku.
Lukaku.
You both said Lukaku. Kyle said it first. You're both
I
wrong.
said-
No.
Uh,
I'll go with
2014,
I said
I'll go
Romelu first.
2014, 10 million pounds for a striker from Belgium, left Lille.
Lil.
Lille.
Oh, Benteke.
No.
Oh, fuck.
That was the only other Belgian striker that I can think of.
Nope.
Yeah, go for it.
5. Nope. 1 point. 2014, 10 million striker from Belgium, left Lille to join Liverpool.
I've been thick.
Unless
You
you
did say-
don't think he's a striker, but I thought striker was pretty down the line and uncontroversial.
I can't think of any Belgians that played for Liverpool over the years, bar
Sure.
Benteke.
I know I said Klaas-Jan Huntelaar and remembered that he's Dutch.
I never
Anyone
played for Liverpool.
guess?
I want to get this. I know we don't have all day.
5, 4, 3. I'll give you a guess on 1.
Ryan
2,
Babel. No, he's
No.
Dutch. He's Dutch. He's Dutch.
1. Kyle, guess.
I don't
Nah,
fucking know.
you've stalled well past the 1.
Mignolet.
Divock Origi.
Oh, he is a striker. I just forgot about him.
Divock Origi. No points there. Remains Kyle 7, Robert 0. Robert needs to get it on the first clue and get the correction.
What
to
a guess
draw.
the connection.
Can I have a guess?
You have. So Kyle has 1. Kyle, you can have a guess.
Is it scored in the Champions League final?
It is 2 points.
My first guess was
will throw you off a bit.
treble winners.
Ah.
Then I thought, Lucio, I don't know about him.
Lucio
wait.
scored for Bayer Leverkusen in the final in Glasgow.
Yeah, he's all.
Oh, well.
Samuel
He's played
Eto'o
for-
scored in 2 Champions League finals.
Is it?
So now you know the connection. This last one might be helpful. 2023 free transfer.
Rodri.
No.
What was that? Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
2023 free transfer.
No.
I've guessed.
Yes, you have. 2023 free transfer for a midfielder.
Shall I go for all the years I can think of?
Can't think any Champions League scorers.
Or is it maybe a prelude to this Saturday? Is it Marco Royce?
No.
Oh, I know his name. Fuck.
I wouldn't have said Marco Royce. I wouldn't have said he was a midfielder anyway. I'd have put him as a winger. 2023 free transfer for a midfielder from Spain.
That's what I thought it was.
Who did you think it was?
I don't know that.
Who did you think it was?
Gundogan. To Barcelona. Jeepers. Midfielder, did you say? Yeah.
Yes.
Could be Rodri. I don't know. Rodri.
No.
That was the second time you've guessed Rodri.
Yes, it still fits. It also fits the theme. It just doesn't fit the 2023 free bit. You know, the actual transfer bit. If it was midfielder from Spain scored the Champions League final, maybe. No.
Right. Rodri.
2023 free transfer midfielder from Spain left Real Madrid.
Oh, that's really bloody helpful, isn't it? Cheers.
What did you expect?
Kaka.
That well-known Spaniard, yes.
Oh shit! I forgot it was Spain. I had Real Madrid in my head.
I'm drawing blanks on like any.
2023 as well, Robert.
Yeah, I thought he maybe playing for some Sunday League Brazilian team. Sorry.
And left Real Madrid.
Oh yeah. I was in my head. I was thinking played for Real Madrid. It's not
This
been
is
a
the
good
most
day.
stupid transfer game I think we've ever played.
Speak for yourself.
And Kyle's not even guessed Stephen Ireland once, but he's not scored in the Champions League final. So
Oh fuck it! As you said, there's Stephen Ireland.
2023 free transfer midfielder from Spain left Real Madrid to join PSG.
Oh, Asensio.
Marco Asensio, 1 point.
Yeah, I forgot he existed, really.
Yeah,
Well,
so
they
did
scored the
I
Champions
until I
League
looked at the
final.
list of people who scored the Champions League final.
I just want to justify my Kaka guess was that in my head I was thinking, right, who's old that scored that's probably went for free later on in their career, but then I was thinking that he played for Real Madrid years ago. I forgot that it was had to have left Real Madrid, so apologies there.
That's fine. Do you want to do the
Please.
tiebreaker just in case? Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
See
make
if
me feel a
Robert
bit
can
better because
have a
he's
go.
whitewashed me.
2011, 2.5 million.
Oh no. Mandzukic.
No.
He did score, didn't he? 2013?
Yes, he did score in Champions League
Yeah.
final.
Sorry,
Mario Götze.
No.
Oh, no, no, he was World Cup final. I don't know if he did score Champions League final.
No.
2011, I don't think he was on the list. 2011, 2.5 million for midfielder.
Coleman.
No. Again, I would definitely put Coleman down as a winger.
Sorry.
It's fine. I just like to clarify these things for people. You know those people who get butthurt over what position you put them down as. Me.
Yeah, hate those people.
Steady. Right, go on.
Where than you? Remember?
I was waiting on Robert to
I
guess.
said go. I don't know.
Oh, 2011, 2.5 million for midfielder from Croatia.
Modric.
No.
Oh wait, that's 2011. That would have worked.
Kyle was drinking. You had a chance.
No, I don't know. Have I known anyway? Croatian. 3, 2, 1. Stankovic.
No, 2011, 2.5 million. Midfielder from Croatia left Schalke.
Rakitic.
Ivan Rakitic.
I was about to say Perisic.
Would have got your point. Left Schalke to join Sevilla.
Scored in 2015, of course.
Would be a whitewash. Not a proper whitewash because Kyle did not get every single one right. He missed Steve Okereke, but you did get nothing, Robert. So it's not a complete embarrassment.
Wait, I never got any points.
Yeah, but it's not like a complete victory.
I didn't lose any points.
Yeah, but you also didn't gain points every single opportunity.
I've got the connection that makes up for Enrique.
That is true.
So just you.
Setting a
Oh,
big
no,
fight
that's
up
not-
next week.
That is the end of
UFC.
Transfer Game this week. We're going to Kyle now to do the final FPL table because I forgot to do it last week.
Oh well, here we go. You have to give me 2 seconds. I wasn't prepared.
That's fine. We'll fill the gap by saying that I didn't realise that Ivan Rakitic ever played for Schalke. That just
No.
completely glossed over my mind.
Obviously.
I'm still having nightmares about Kaká, to be honest. I can't really think about anything else.
Right, so do you want the full 18 or just do key names?
Key
Key
names.
and then top 3.
Bottom key names and then the top 5, maybe. Everyone from me upwards.
Well,
Everyone who
Us.
beat all of us.
as expected, Mr. Consistent stayed 15th.
We are staying up. I'll be there next season, boys. I'll be there next season. I'm coming for years.
3 Packs League 2 is being set up as we speak with Robert in it.
I'm not been relegated. 15th is safe. So,
Bottom 2 go down. I've decided.
That's it.
yep.
I won't spare their embarrassment though. I'll leave their
Okay.
names out.
What was I going to say? No, I'm just for context. There's rumours of a bit of an injection of finance for my team next year, so just you watch out.
Oofed.
Anyway, new league set up in due course. Don't worry.
Yes.
AKA, I'm going to actually change my team next year. I've decided and use.
You
the
said that
bonuses.
this year.
Well, I didn't. It's boring. I get bored.
It's a fun Friday night task for me.
And I
Unless
never
there's a
used any
game
of
on a
my
Friday night.
bonuses. Yeah.
Oh,
Right. Anyway,
yeah.
move on. Enough about me.
Right.
Let's
Now it's you,
jump
Kyle.
to 8th. 8th, me beating the Dubinator. He has been beat.
What
What
a
a
Beat
fall
St.
off.
Brendan Dub. Congratulations. Yes. What a collapse.
fall off.
About as good as Napoli's title defence.
Nah, he was comfortable in the first place till about February,
Yeah,
March.
that's true.
And then he's balled it. Good. Then 5th place is the man on my left, on my screen left.
Oh, yeah, I'm above you on the screen
Oh.
that they're looking at.
Literally above me in this TV table. So 5th place. And
Yes.
4th is your arch nemesis, Jock Hughes. 3rd, Nathaniel Stewart. That's 3rd place.
Congratulations.
Well done, bronze.
Well done. Bronze medal.
And then, who's got top spot? That's not the Sharks. Kyle Pagan in 2nd. Woo!
Way!
The number 1 is Darren Whitfield with Witty FC.
Congratulations, Darren. Congratulations. Your reward is a private 20-minute unfiltered conversation with Kyle. Please email 3packs@gmail.com and we will set that up for you.
Once you come forward with your true identity, that is.
That was how
It's
I
time to
was
admit that
intending
is
for
my
them to
brother
do
again.
that.
No, I'm joking. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much for everyone taking part, though, by the way. It's been a good laugh, and we'll be back bigger and better than ever next season. Hopefully get some more names on the thing, and we'll maybe then get our 2 divisions.
Yes.
Well,
But yeah.
a man can dream.
But yeah, thank you very much for listening. This has been episode 81. And as always, thank you very much. See you later. Bye.
Godspeed.
Ta-ra.